Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Akil. Today I'm going to be doing my third catch-up review for the week. Yesterday was Onward, Monday was Scoob. If you missed those reviews, and on my channel in the 2020 movies playlist, and you can see all the reviews that I've done for this week as well as for the rest of the year. So without further ado, guys, let's just jump right into this. Yesterday, I know I went very fast. Scoob, I kind of lied. I almost spoke for 10 minutes, but yesterday Onward was like one of the shortest reviews I've done since 2018. So anyway, let's just jump right into this and see how long we go for this movie. Greyhound, starring Tom Hanks, the World War II film that came out a few months ago on Apple TV Plus. And because I have Apple TV, I got a chance to see it. So yeah, so without further ado, let's just jump right into it and start off talking about the pre-rating score. I gotta say that while I might be talking like this, I felt while watching this movie something was off. So to start off with, for my actual pre-rating score, I'm gonna say that Greyhound was actually a bad movie, guys. I'm sorry to say I did not like this movie. I wouldn't say I hated this movie or was a garbage film. No, it wasn't like Robin Hood and Wonder Park bad. It was just bad in general. So that's sad. Alright, now let's talk about the story. The story of this movie is involving Tom Hanks. He's on the ship. It takes place during World War II. There's Nazi submarines and boats around them. And they have to try and survive. And there's allied ships around them. And they're helping each other. Yeah, it's basically a World War II naval ship battle S type of movie. You know what I mean? And Tom Hanks plays to like the lead, the main captain of the ship called Greyhound. And yeah, that's really it, guys. That's all I can say. It's not a long movie as well, so keep that in mind. We also have Rob Morgan, who plays a chef, Stephen Graham, who's also on the ship as well. And yeah, now let's talk about the positives because while it is a bad movie, there's still some things that are redeemable about it. And one that's right off the bat is that there is some good acting. Tom Hanks is good for what he's given, but this is probably my least favorite performance from him. I don't know why. Some parts I didn't really see much emotion expressed out of him, but I get it. He's trying to be like this stern, serious white captain, and I think he did a good job, but not great. I'm looking forward to seeing him in News of the World. Fingers crossed that comes out actually in December. But anyway, I thought his acting was fine. Rob Morgan as the chef for what he was given was fine. Some of the other like people on the ship, the soldiers and all that, they were fine. Stephen Graham was fine. There was this one actress that was barely in the movie, and she's credited, but then again, like they had to give her some credit because she was in the movie. So yeah, but thank God there is at least one actress in this movie. If not, this will be an all male cast film, which Hollywood doesn't do nowadays. I'm just saying it's the truth. So yeah, I thought some of the acting was good, and finally for positives, some of the action was also good too. Yeah, some of the action was fine for what it was given, and that's all I say because this movie could have had so many better action sequences, but there were moments I was like, wow, I actually didn't mind this, and I was like, oh, okay, whoa, okay, yeah, that was me. For only a tiny bit of this movie, like 5 or 10%. Apart from that, everything else is like bad in general. And now let's talk about the bad, the negatives. What really pissed me off, what really annoyed me about this movie, and I'm sure you guys all have the same problems that I do, because one of them was, of course, that it was rushed. This movie was rushed. It didn't like stop. Like it just kept going. It was like okay, whatever. There was some slow moments. I'll give you that. Even the way the movie started was like okay. I wouldn't say that's slow, but this movie the runtime is too short, and I'll talk about that also next up for another negative. But this movie was rushed from scene one to like the final scene. It was like wow, okay. It just keeps going, going, going. I mean, yeah, Scoob was rushed, but that's an animated movie. This is a World War II film. This should have been at least almost 2 hours, if not at least 2 hours long. This was like 80 something minutes long. But I get it. It's on the streaming service, so it makes sense. Maybe it was supposed to be longer. I don't know. But Tom Hanks, man, why was the script short? I have no idea. Anyway, it's probably not his fault too. But that's beside the point. So yeah, it was rushed. Another major negative was that it could have been longer. Like I said, it could have been longer. It could have been an hour 50. Like freaking the last freaking the outpost was like 1 hour and 50 something minutes. Okay, I better stop saying freaking because that might get on people's nerves. But really, guys, this movie could have been longer. It really could have been longer, but it wasn't. It was just way too short for me personally, and I was like, something's off about this movie. And then when I watching it, I'm like, wow, we're already up to this mark already, the hour mark, half an hour mark. Damn, all right, we're flying for this movie. And I'm seeing how long's left, and I'm like, okay, okay, slow down. But no, it just keeps going. And finally, for negatives, is that this movie had no character development. Where was the character development? Okay, I get it. It's meant to be a fast-paced film, but no. Have you seen Saving Private Ryan? Have you seen 1917? Hell, Midway, Danger Course, The Battle of Long Tan that came out last year. Hell, even The Outpost. You understood where these characters were coming from. But no, this movie, the character development was not there. There was a tiny bit with Tom Hanks, but Rob Morgan's character, Stephen Grimm's character, how some of the soldiers, we barely got to know them. And all that. Some of them died, but I'm not going to spoil who that is in case you want to actually watch this movie. So yeah, and would I recommend it? I only if you're a diehard Tom Hanks and a fan of these World War II movies. But apart from that, I wouldn't recommend it because it's bad. So overall, as a final score, 3 out of 10 for the Greyhound. I did not like this movie. I'm sorry. This was probably the most disappointing film I've seen this year. Who knows how these other movies coming up for the rest of the year are, but fingers crossed for Tezuka, the Ethan Hawke film coming, not coming, but I'm planning on seeing tomorrow. Friday, Trial Chicago 7. Don't know when I'll see that because I'm actually going out to someone's house on Friday. But anyway, Greyhound is a bad movie. 3 out of 10. Don't go watch this unless you really want to. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Man, oh man, what a disappointment. Thanks for watching. My name's Akil, otherwise known as the Comic Director, and I'm signing out.